Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How are you all? No, they are children and they are the presenters for this event. Sorry to hear about your hand still, and I was thinking about you yesterday and today. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, Aishu. Thank you so much, Tam. I hope you're doing well. So I just want to sketch for today. Maybe I'll continue. I don't know if I'll continue on stream, but I will continue tomorrow. I want to sketch I don't want them to look too much like the teams, but I do want to sketch the groups in the cast. If you weren't here yesterday, we went over the poll. They are, let's just refresh because I did change this. I fixed this whole thing. Hey, Elma, it has been forever. You did cross my mind. I hope you've been doing well. 40 characters, yes, 40 characters, 16. So I decided yesterday, after our successful stream, all your input and the brainstorming we did, I fixed the popularity poll. I added username for those who want me to see their answers as requested. And just to recap for those who weren't here yesterday, the poll is going to be live today. I will release the illustration poster and the link, and we have the ranks. We have a tier list. You can arrange everyone into these ranks and then copy and paste them. It's like a test. And you have to answer everyone. Even if you don't remember that much about them, you can just go with neutral. It doesn't give any points. And they are divided for ease of use, not for any reason, but also if I feel like there's a certain group, I'll get to it. There's a certain group I am afraid of because I know a lot of people are gonna vote high for them. So I don't want the top 16 to be from that group. like the majority. So I will decide automatically if I found that that is the case. There will be auto qualifications for like the top 2 from each group. So we have the main group, we have the work folk, we have here and there, sideliners, the darlings. This is the group I'm afraid of, because who other than me is gonna put dislike on kids? Is there? I'm pretty sure there are, but most of the active readers actually love Wasim and the animals, I guess. The pets. And we have the Haunters, which we are going to be sketching today. We're going to be sketching this. I don't want to treat them as groups, but it's gonna be hype. I will have more sketches to release throughout the week. We have 10 days for voting. There's a voting period. This is another thing that we wrote. There's a voting period. There's a fun tournament happening after the release of the top 16 and the champion. It wouldn't affect the results. It wouldn't change the champion, but it's just gonna be fun. And I went over that with matches. Like, they're gonna be the top 16. We're gonna do matches just for fun, just so we can have reasons to see characters interact. Characters that don't interact in story, interact outside of it. The rules are pretty much set. Yes. If I didn't see Irina top 16, I'd cry. No. I really can't. Like, I was just doing the brackets, like for the tournament yesterday, and I couldn't set up who is the top 16. I was just testing platforms to see what can I use, and I couldn't even think who will make it to top 16. You know, I thought to do the list for Grey Is and share it on Discord, but yeah, it's better when you did it because I'm new to the website. Actually, there was one made by Caro, a very loyal reader, but for some reason it was deleted, so maybe Caro removed their profile or something and the tier was deleted. And I thought I thought it would be easier for people who will feel overwhelmed by this. It would be easier to just sit on this and arrange, put everyone you want. Like, for me, I will go with kids dislike. What else I can put? The Leos I like because I read the story and I know where we're headed with them. Lana I dislike. Let's go. And then you can just copy them here. I can't wait to sit on it and give Wasim all my points. I can't wait for it as well. Wasim gets my 12 points. Thing is, you can just go with one. Go with S tier. And I can't wait to see how Noir will rank, because to me, Neutral is gonna have 0 points, and then we have -1 and maybe -5 or something. I don't know how I wrote them somewhere on my laptop. The points. So I can't wait to see who is gonna be in the minus. Lana to be hated by her author. No, she started it. She started it. She threw shade at me in story, so I can't. Iya with -9. Speaking of the Iya, we have the Haunters, and I am drawing the Haunters. I want to draw the teams, and I want official art, sports posters, but we can't with the Haunters. We can't show Iya, we can't show Grage. Grage isn't a Haunter yet, but he haunts the readers after reading volume 10 until volume 11. So he's a Haunter. Oh, you haven't seen this? This is the official poster. I haven't posted it. This is a stream exclusive. I will post it after stream later today. I think it's attractive enough to make people stop and check. I do want, yeah, one thing I didn't mention, that if we get, at first it was 3-digit number, if we get over 100 votes, but then I lowered it. Thank you, Elma. I lowered the, if we get 70 responses and more, I will draw a community request that is popular by demand. Like Black and Daniel interacting, for example. You can ask me for whatever. Just a community request. And I will draw it. If we get a number that, like, if I'm floored by the number of responses, yeah. Black dreams come true. Hey, Psycho, welcome. How are you doing? But yeah, and the last thing before we start is from yesterday's stream is the tournament idea, which is so let's go back here first. Today I'll release this and the poll is going to be open, and voting period is from today until June 12th. It will close on June 12th, which is a Friday, and I will do the calculations and figure out the winners. On Saturday, June 13th, what a beautiful day. Saturday and 13th. We are going to have a live revealing of the top 16 and the champion. Gotta get our advertising hat. Yes, please. Yes, please. I appreciate it. Just spread it around. If you have to explain the whole story, 80 chapters to someone and talk about the characters and get them to vote, do it. So yeah, after we do that, like after the stream on June 13th, we're gonna see the champion. We're gonna count down, like we're gonna start with the top 16, top then 15, 14, all the way to the first. Imagine, look at that. Imagine we start revealing the top 16 and by 5th we have Black and White. That would be crazy. I don't imagine White, but imagine we see Black at 3 or 4. Anyway, so we're gonna have, I'll give more ideas, like who was the most disliked, the least favorite, who was the most divisive, the unexpected top 16 maybe. She will give Danny minus 99. There is someone who hates Danny. I'm surprised. I'm legit scared that Daniel is gonna be number 1. They are player 1 and 2. Yeah, right? That's what I think. But who knows? Also, we're going to be doing live predictions. I have to look into it, but Twitch has this this thing that I noticed in other streams where you can predict with your points. So all the points you gathered, stop using them on Hydrate. Let me dehydrate this stream and just save them all to use them when you predict. You don't have to put that much, but it's like I just put the characters, 2 characters, and you predict who's gonna win when we reveal the top 16. And after June, I used to predict on Minecraft. It's so silly. Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's good engagement on stream. And after June 13th, once we're done, it's gonna be the official ranking. And the beautiful thing is we have top 16, and this year is the 16th anniversary for Grey Is. Sasha ends up winning. I'm legit. I'm scared. I'm scared of that, man. I am. I was convincing her that he is a good person, but she hated him for not doing anything for Baby White, and her hatred continues. She read up to chapter 79. Come on. Nobody can still hate Daniel after volume 10. I don't think. I would have to have a talk with her. Let me try to see if I can... I don't think I have Notion on this computer. Never mind. Because after we're done with the official rankings and all that, we're gonna have fun every Saturday for like a week. Not a week, a month, sorry. Where we take the top 16 and do a tournament with them. 8 matches, 4 matches, 2 matches, and the last one. Please give me Black and White tearing each other apart. We'll take top 16, I will shuffle them and arrange them to 8 matches. Those who win from those 8 matches progress to the quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final. I can't wait to see the top 16 so I can imagine who... Like, imagine, again, Evil Black against... No, Yeldar against White. Oh, beauty. I'm so tempted to just... Wait, I didn't tell her the full events for the last arc, just some stuff. Looking forward to her new view. I hope so. I hope it will change. I'm so tempted to just share the link to my friends who don't read and go vote for my guy. Tip the scale, you have the power. Wasim top 16 in that case. My god, we're gonna get Wasim. They want Black and White to do massive headbutting so bad. I mean... I'll just be happy doing the tournament, honestly. I feel like it's gonna be so exciting. It's gonna be fun. And we're not gonna make it too much work. We're not gonna make it... we're not gonna drag it. After we had the stream yesterday and the discussion, I realized that I can just reveal... First week, I will reveal 8 matches. People vote for who they want. Second week, 4 matches. Third week, the semi-finals, and the last week is gonna be the big fight. But again, no matter who wins in the tournament, it's just fun. Community, stream thing, it's unofficial. The official one is this. And these are gonna be the presenters. I hope I have the time to do fun stuff with them, asking the like top 16 questions. Who are you most afraid of being against? Who is the one you're looking forward to kill, to fight, to change destiny for? Also, feel free to be just if you're very when you answer the poll once it's released today. Feel free to just predict top 16. I don't know where or how to do that, but if you feel like it, a notepad or anything, just write your top 16, because I genuinely couldn't. Maybe predict who you think is gonna win or who you want to see in top 16. Like, I do want to see Noir in top 16. I want to see Noir bleeding and messed up so much. I want his hair to be all over the place. Mamser suddenly making top 10 and beating Jad and Noir with his bare hands. Listen, I would be happy. Mamser is doing stuff to me. I am writing lore, okay? So Mamser is doing stuff. There is bromance. With Mamser included. Yes, I am right. I've been writing lore. I mean, here's the thing. You can't be surprised. The guy doesn't like... The guy dropped the trio, Brotherhood, the Brotherhood, and still welcomed the son of one, and then two. There has to be strong bromance there, don't you think? Makes End Dream come true to see Noir all beaten up. Yes, see, I kind of said I want Noir top 16 and then I kind of fixed it. Like, I just want to see him bloodied and stuff. We will get a full body drawing of Ia. I don't know, man. I'm trying. This is not official. This is... I put her next to Hawkman. Old Man Romance, new bingo entry. See, here's the thing. Don't bet on volume 11 too much. You have things, but don't bet on it too much, because I realized I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and I told her, like, she's, how is volume 11 going? I'm so excited. And I'm like, I am excited for volume 12. Volume 11 is about setting up the pieces. I'm placing things here and there. Volume 12, the movement starts of these pieces, probably. So volume 11 is the bridge. It's exciting, but it's a bridge. Let me just move this. So in this category, we have I. We have H. HM. H&M. Hawkman. It's Hawkman because I was gonna say that look to her standing next to Hilda and his chicken legs. Here we have... So these are the Haunters. Can't wait to be in the middle of whatever future work office I'll be in and screaming loudly, jump scaring everyone. You'll be screaming in a work office because of work office. So the Hunters are turning their back because we don't have faces for two of them. H&M expensive from outside but empty from inside. Another Yaldar white parrot, chicken legs. White doesn't have chicken legs, does he? It's Black who has the chicken legs, no? And we have, this is G. Chicken. Chicken. Okay. The hoodie 4G, always. Always. The hoodie 4G. Let's bring this guy close. This is E, B. We can have him slightly looking. The person close and just add the letter D above his head. D as in, we have Daniel. Do we have another D in Grey's? Maybe he has to have his coat with him. Is it this short? No. I'm not sure, I mean. Not no, but I'm not sure. We know one thing from Jad. She's not like all the other girls. Did you done? We have DJ. The haunter writer of the story? Does appearing once in story haunting? I thought she was taller than this, like an adult tall woman. I'm not sure. I haven't drawn her completely. From head to toe. She looks like a middle school girl next to a tall... Really? It's the Hawkman effect, I think. I support continue ignoring curious. I didn't have reasons to draw her. I did draw her. Wait, I did draw her. Come on. What the hell? Wait, where is? Chapter 39. We do have her, and she does look short. Now that I think about it. Let's go archive. Volume 6. There. Let's see if we have any picture of her with... Yeah. She does look short. Let's go to scroll reader and check if 39. If there is any view of her around Daniel. That's just because everyone in the story is crazy tall. It's genuinely... Are they? I remember when I was printing, it could 2013, I was printing 2 real size stands of black and white. And the guy in the printer was asking me, so how tall do you want it? Like normal, like all guys, let's go with 181 because he's gonna print depending, because they're printing on one poster. So it's gonna be, he's gonna be printing White's height. And I'm like, how tall do you want it to be? And I'm like all guys, 181. And I'm looking at him and he's not 181. Like all guys, come on. I'm happy that White took Jad jeans. Oh, I love this track. Okay, let's see. We have... Can we once revisit this chapter? With everything that we know about White? Just revisit this chapter and feel him in Daniel's office and his mother all around. Have we talked about this? I don't think we have. There she is. There she is. She's sitting. We don't have reference to Daniel. I'm glad White. Wait, I have a friend who's White's height, and no other man I know is this tall. Yes, but I do have a whole family. My sister's husband and the whole family are 2 meters and over 2 meters, all born basketball players. My nephew now, I am 167, I want to say 168 maybe. And my nephew reaches my waist. My nephew is 6 years old, so he's I'm glad White take after his uncle and father related, have his short and yeah, being short because of her as well. Wow. I was hyped up in this about Ia in this drawing, because I first thought it was going to be the yeah. No, I had to think really hard about it. As a White, I'd collapse. Yeah, I don't think we have. Oh, there. Oh, she might be as tall as White. No? Slightly shorter. Oh, she's the same height as Black. White probably is familiar with that height. No, he isn't. He was a kid. He was a kid. Speaking of uncle, I love it so much how Daniel was actually getting creep out of White, calling him Uncle Daniel. Yeah, I got distracted a little bit. I was wondering if I should throw out. Anyway, throw out. Yeah, Daniel was like, stop. He is his most interesting patient, but he's like, please stop. Dude, please stop with these changings. One time it's your name, other time it's your... No. But yeah, I am very happy. Like, honestly, it makes me feel things, and I'm influenced by a story, by a manga I read recently. It's actually because I did think of the whole White not calling Daniel uncle and stuff before. And I wrote stuff about it, but I never thought about him wanting to call him uncle or like touch on it. But then I read a manga and the main character keeps calling his uncle uncle. And I found it very precious, and I love uncles. I love stories with uncles. So and now I had to draw that one, and maybe I will force it into canon. I thought you meant the volume 5 full body of her yelling at Danny. Volume 8? Volume 8. And it's... Danny is up close in the foreground, so you can't find... Ah, yes, in volume 8, maybe, I think. That was the one she was... Oh, no, this. We have a kid in the Hunters. This is A. How precious do we want it to be? Because he can be carrying him. The other eye. Oh my god, it starts with an I and ends with an I. R? It's Emir holding Izar. Yes. Yes. And he's giving his back to everyone. Look, he's protecting him from everyone. Making Black proud. Living up to his legacy. Just a nice guy who died early in the story. Who was dead when we started. These are the hunters. White was uncomfortable when Black gave him the butterflies jelly sweets because Black is changing and more kind now. Danny is uncomfortable because White is changing and he's... Yeah, they are so alike, honestly. They are very... And this is the talk. This is an actual talk that's gonna happen because White is going to bring up what everyone is thinking about. Hey, you make fun of my small circle. You tell me that I'm doing it wrong, but look at you. Even White is aware of that because he thought of it in chapter 55. But then, as usual, we'll have the answer. Now, let's give her legs. Why not? Who is A and baby I? A is Emir. And baby I is Izar. Yes, thank you, Tam. Tam being goat. You do love Rita's goats anyway. Okay, so we are going to put them in these. Karenina, you say yes, because can you believe that I'm not? I always worry that I'm gonna say the wrong name, so I didn't say it. That's why I said Brita's goats. You know what? We'll add this. I don't think we've talked about this symbolism in chapter 29, maybe? This rotating thing like a planet. I would be amazed if one of Rita's goats are named... Listen. If Tam wants it, Tam will have it. So it's up to Tam. I'll seriously do it. Funny thing about all of Black's delusions They all have like distinct fashion. They're not just I'll set it for a Tammy goat. So it's different name, but close enough. If you'll set it up for it, whatever. Or in a doodle. No, seriously, if you want it, I'll just have it Tammy. Adorable name. Next time Rita appears with the goats, I'm gonna call you. Call you? I'm gonna DM you. And ask you for details. Thank you, Tam. You know, that is true, because when looking back in some of the panels that features Hawkman, I noticed that his clothes has fashion. Yes, yes. And they always relate to the thing or the person he's imagining too. Like with his height, he resembles. Like, wait until I put him in a lab coat. Hawkman has a thing for a hand on hip. Does he have a hip? Oh my god, I love this. Does he have a hip? Here he is trying to be flamboyant and theatrical and attractive. Damn, it's like, yes. Yeah. He was trying to be a diva, but no. Problems. He's gonna keep this for now. He's gonna be angry a little bit. Love it. Hip problems. Beautiful. Don't apologize, it's the best. I love it. This is why I love sketching streams, because I get ideas and then like a lot of the clippings and a lot of the sketches and comic strips back in the day, 2010 to 2013, were full of these because of these interactions and people's fun ideas. Hey, Alpha, welcome. Yes, probably very hard, honestly. Maybe that causes the problems. I need to look for reference. Tank top and what? Sleeve down. Don't scare me with stuff I don't want to see right now. Oh, of course I am one sleeve down. Woman. I want in the tournament, I want Jad and Iya. Oh. I will terminate the tournament if that happens. I didn't find a reference, so bear with me until I find. We need the black. Nail polish. I never imagined I'd be drawing Iya in a funny context. Not funny, fun. Bronze in the family, yes, definitely. Makes you think. The dedication White puts to eliminate these girls. Another curse she brought upon us is having White give up his beautiful lock. Did you see it here? Did you see how he looks with curly hair? The disservice she's done to the world, man. If this was in a funny context, I say these group of hunters make a good cameo of bear hunting. I have a feeling that if we get a crazy number of votes, and I will draw a community requested piece, I think it's gonna be me being eaten by a bear. No, that's so real, Aishu. Sometimes I need when you really need to express yourself. Sometimes you just revert back to. Like when I'm writing something and I just think tafeh, you know. I kinda want to drop this idea, not because I'm not able to draw it, or I know I wasn't able to draw it, but because I do want for them to look the same, like to show the top, you know. And this is gonna ruin whatever I put on the top from behind. No, wait, this, okay. Imagine white and black fighting Malfestio? Malfestio is a blue owl monster and gives them confusion status. What happens with the confusion status? Listen, I hear fighting, black and white fighting, and I'm in. Whatever it is, I'm in. I'm very easy to please. Oh, so it's the same as Final Fantasy. I love it. It drives me crazy. It drove me crazy as a kid, but I love that status. They get whacked instead of others getting whacked. And everyone cheered. I mean, they cheered. I remember I wrote this tweet. I don't know if I shared it on Discord or I wrote it on Discord or it was drafted forever. But I remember when I was working on Recap, I was thinking that I'm feeling sad because, oh no, now that everything's revealed, Black and White won't fight. No. Black and White will stop fighting about unreliable story events and secrets. But then I thought, oh, but they can fight over truths and real things that happened. So that sadness quickly disappeared. And the monster can also make them fall asleep, then dive bombs on them. What was it called again? Maleficio? I need a visual. Monster Hunter. Oh, that looks cool. Looks so cool. Sleep and confusion. Weakest to fire and water? Great against black and white, I guess. Another hip problems with Grage here. By any chance, did G influence White to wear hoodies? Wow. Wow. I don't know. You haven't guessed where G appeared in clippings, have you? And that's wild. That's a wild assumption. Wait, I know. And we have the music, so let's add a tear. This is for you, Tam, not Tam, and start clipping, then get distracted. Real. Join me on Clippings reread to find out Grage. Yeah. We have two people, Mr. Lupino and Blue, figured out. Found out Grage. H and G were standing there for over 16 hours, so explains so much their hip pain. Yeah, real. No, that's so real, Alpha. It happens. I don't experience that much, but I know a lot of people. So it does feel like I'm the odd one out. So this is Black's face, Ilma. Black's face, tearful Black's face because of the music, and he's talking to N, like, I wore them first, you know. I thought of Black, but why didn't wear them even when he was with him for so long? So I thought of G was the reason. Like, is there some hidden relationship between White and G and Grage behind the scenes that prompted White to start wearing them in Volume 9? Well, no, he wore them. He wore them prominently in Volume 9, but he did wear them before, no? Oh, he did leave the Orca hoodie at Black's while he was in college. So what a long behind the scenes affair he is having with Grage. I don't want you to type too much and his body shape isn't final. Yeah, have you tried with that, Ed? I'm not sure how reliable it is. Maybe he's so close to G. Amir is facing away from the rest and Grage is right in the middle. Yes. Good observation. Even when White wore that Orca hoodie, he wasn't covering his head. Specifically, I'm talking about the head covering. Well, the head covering is definitely a thing that now part of Grage, but it did start as a way to not show his head. Maybe because I am building the mystery, but also maybe because I don't have his design, maybe. I don't know. I did draw Grage a long time ago, but head only. But I didn't sit and... Right now I have two characters that are... No, actually 3 characters that have too much lore for a character that doesn't have a proper design yet. You know what? I know what he'll do. He will be different from the crowd. I will definitely share the rankings for each group, like who is the #1 Haunter, who is the #1 Darling. I pray for Farhat. #1 Haunter, yes. I'm gonna draw them as a ghost or something. Really cheated on me, huh? You were with a guy for 2 years. That's one of the guesses, for sure. Oh man, Death Note. Black will look for the Death Note for real. Honestly, each one of them are so potent. Taunting and Grage is sneaky. Grage right now is the only one that is haunting the reader rather than narrative. He could be, like, we could find out that he's been haunting the narrative for longer than we expect. Like, imagine he was just the front row seat at Black and White fighting in the basketball court. Still can't memorize the name of... No, I'm bearing with you. I'm a bear. I'm bearing with you. Don't worry, Anne. Listen. Grage is grey and beige. Just remove the Y and the B. Yeah, remove Yildar and Black and you get Grage. See, remove Yildar and Black and you get Grage. The person that White both hates and loves. Wow. Wow. But in the end, I know that it's not easy to type right now, and so I'm just kidding. Just giving you a class that had its own narrative now. Oh, I didn't draw the other. Let's see. Cringe. Honestly, sometimes I read G. Are you on phone, Elma? Because I hate the Twitch experience on the phone. I hate the Twitch experience on the phone. I'm legit afraid if when I'm watching someone on the phone, I try not to type anything. Psycho? You're built different. Seriously. I always saw White covering his head because black in chapter 58. Oh yeah. Mysterious man for the mysterious man. But now after G he's the it's a great one, honestly. We have to wait and see. What is this dynamic between Greige and White? Our Himmel of Grey is. Yes, Third Sanctuary. Sometimes I read Greige as Georgie. Gives him personality. It does. Chapter 58. Yeah, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, you know what? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Wow. I wrote the story and I forgot about it. Thank you. And you reminded me. The Volume 8 extras had Black saying that he needs to work on White's fashion, and Volume 9 comes and White's fashion is actually improved. You know what? Let's not put him in a shirt. Let's make him the one who is wearing it properly. Each one of these want to make a statement. And then Amir. My boy, my dead boy. Don't get me wrong, I have sent misplayed words on here and get mad for not correcting them properly. I'm happy that we got it all and didn't notice. But yeah, you're built different for using the phone, honestly. Imagine Greige start popping up in flashbacks with Black and White. I'd be, oh my god. Came into the stream just as you say dead boy, and ouch. I mean, listen, it's either dead boy or left behind. It's you know, one or the other. Welcome, Blue. Oh my god, Blue just enters with the most heart-wrenching thing, like him being the only one looking back. I didn't do that. That's all Blue. I don't know why I'm putting them in sportswear when they're actually, in my head, just fighting, so they should be in fighting fits. I was probably influenced by the Run with the Wind track that we started the stream with. Easy to draw? Right, for sure, yeah. Also for the tops, these tops that they wear over clothes and training arcs. In training arcs, yeah. Let's go to Tokyo. Shout out to Haikyuu. He had potential. Amir brings so much emotion. He had so much potential. I feel so bad. Like, I have zero. I have zero feelings for not having Lana in the series. But Amir, oh my god, I hate it every day. Whose hand Amir is holding? Protecting from the rest? These are the Haunters? We have Ia, we have Hawkman, we have Grage, we have Ibi, Amir, and Izar. I'm not a Lana hater, but honestly, has played her part, and I'm chill with with never thinking about her. Yeah, but we. Oh my! Why did I do that? No. Even Black has a hip problem. No, he's carrying the coat, the black coat. These are the three that have the hip problem. But yeah, Lana, we probably will revisit Lana in a way or another. Because we do need to know about her mother, no? This mix of characters has to be so great, but Amir holding Izar's hand is really making me feel something. I know. It is the Haunters group, the Phantoms, the characters that are... Grage isn't a Haunter, as I said, you weren't here, but Grage haunts the reader until Volume 11 starts updating, I guess. I hate her mother. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe White wasn't so good to her mother. Who knows? It's like how he tried to help Black but ultimately didn't get to it, and now he's dating Izar. Like, was he always doomed to help their mom? Oh no! Why does Blue... Why do you do that, Blue? Why do you do that? Now I want to write a fan fiction. I want to write a fanfic. I'm the author, and I want to write a fanfic about Izar and Amir. Come on. He's also close to Evil Black. He's Himmel again. Hey, Lepino. welcome, welcome. I mentioned both Blue and Lupino earlier because they are the two people that found Grage in clippings. There you have it, D. The top 16 winner is going to be Blue. I'm getting Evie and Grage height comparison for the upcoming books. Evie looks so different too. Yeah. Evie is carried by his coat, so remove the coat and who is that? God, Nier Automata's music, man. Blue is Daniel, White's poem. True. They did what? Yeah, Lupino and Blue figured out there's one appearance of Grage in clippings. And Blue and Lupino guessed it. I'm just imagining an illustration of Amir carrying Izar in his hand and looking at Black like, I'll take care of this one, you take care of yourself. Shut up! Sorry. Sorry. I didn't sign up for this pain. I didn't. I signed up for pain from my direction to all of you. I didn't sign up for the pain from all of you towards me. Blue is very inspiring. Welcome, Hamod. Amir and Izar looks like they're living together. They're the only dead people. Maybe she's dead. Who knows? Do we know if she's dead? Oh my god. Oh. Blue, are you proud? Blue, are you happy? You should be proud. You inspired the author to draw fanfiction, and you doubled the pain. God. Amir's gonna make it to top 16, right? Amir making it to top 16? Face off with Black? And Black wins? And he just evaporates and like take care of yourself? Pain. Pain. That is Iya, yes. I'm proud of readers for being able to do that, but you put the content out first. Thank you, Blue. But no, honestly, it's a joined effort for real. Amir could be top 16 for sure. Please, I can't just do. Anyone who's interested, do predictions. I can't tell who's top 16. Torture stream of Doom. What the hell? I know, right? I didn't sign up for this. I thought fun stream. We're drawing Hawkman next to Iya, next to Grage, next to Evie, but then these two happened and like... Who is... Like, I imagine Black, White, Daniel, and Jad will make it to top 16. Who else do you want to see there? Let's talk about that. Maybe could be looking at Hawkman. No, that's a show. Oh my god. Now we need tournament 32 contestants to have that. Because I can't imagine Hawkman nor EB making it to 16. Maybe we can have... What is the opposite of top 16? Bottom 16? Bottom 16! We get Velma and Noir! Oh my god, I want Velma and Noir. They'd be fighting over Levius. What the hell? Over Violet. Okay, I see it. I see it. Violet. Levius. Kind of close, right? V-L-E-I. Yes, yes, I see it. Okay. Read Levius manga. They fight over Levius? No. Not Noir and Velma fighting over Levius. It's over Violet, for sure. White, Danny, and Black, top 3. White, Danny, and Black, top 3? Wow. Larissa probably will be pretty high. I hope for that, yes. Is Levius Grey is coded? Listen. Okay. I wanna record a video, so I'm not gonna talk too much. But if you like the type of found family in Grey is, if you like, and I know a lot of people love Daniel, the whole series is Daniel vibed. The whole series is Daniel vibed. And we have now, trigger warning, it has a lot of horrid visuals on terms of like there is types of torture / body horror that could be disturbing. I was shocked. I wasn't disturbed because cool art, but it's very like I was more disturbed by the description rather than the visual. But I see that it's more it appeals to my taste a lot. So I don't know if it's Grey is coded because it's there's a lot of fights, not gonna lie. There is a lot of fights. Steampunk fights, great art, found family, and actual family, blood family, and we have 2 characters with shared caring, shared caring. Oh, yes, there are a lot of bromances, unreal bromances, old men bromances, children bromances. And when there is romance, it's treated the way I treat romance. Up for interpretation. It's so good. Levius, 2 things though. First starts with Levius, not Levius EST. Start with this. And it reads left to right. That's it for my recommendation segment. And the rest you'll hear it in a video. And from the fan art I'm doing, because my god, it's so inspiring to draw these characters. Anyway, Velma, you can do it? Yes, maybe we can, if we have fun with top 16, we can go to bottom 16. Can we make the top of the bottom 16 like the most hated character? Oh, we can make the Hunter x Hunter exam. Yes, with 1 loser. Yes. Now, listen, again, as I said, there is an official poll. For those who joined later, we have this is the official illustration to release the poll later today. We can hate Ia for White not liking curls, because look at him. Just look at him. But yeah, the poll will get us the official 16, and then it's gonna be fun stuff. The tournament is for fun stuff, so we're not gonna get the top 1 from the tournament. The tournament is just for an excuse for us to have fun. This is what will determine the top. The champion. Should there be a command for the poll? There is. There is a command for the poll. I'm not gonna send it now because you have to be on the stream, not doing the poll, you know? I told my friend of your reactions for hating Danny, and she said that he is right logically, but he's not her type. That's why I get it. Listen, if you told me that she doesn't like Daniel based on looks alone, I will get it, because I don't understand how I designed that character. But I'm just curious about if she stays with the same opinion after reading volume 10. And please send her my regards. I know the rest of the characters will face forward because they're not haunters, but I need White to look back so Amir and him are seeing each other across the space. Listen, okay. The thing is, the category where White is, the main, has Yaldar. I don't think he will take his eyes off Black, I'm afraid. Hey, Sodium, welcome. These recommendations are goated. They will. I will have more trust in them by the end of the year. Once I shuffle my favorites and I'm pretty sure of what I love and hate, because with my recent readings all over the place, I realized that I am trying to understand my taste. I understand my taste more these days. So I'm glad that you think so. If you read No Home and you love it, if you read Levius and you love it, they are goated stories. Not gonna lie. Left, that's gonna take a second to use. It does take a second. For real, it does take like 3, 4, 5 pages in and you're back to it. To the point that I had the problem of it when I went back to reading manga. I was like, wait, oh, okay. But generally speaking, it is structured in a very good way that makes you naturally go from left to right, which shows great skill. I thought of Amir looking at White. Listen, your blue is just out here destroying me. As if 2 nights ago we were on ORV thread on the Discord. I should be talking about ORV, but we ended up talking about White, and I slept at midnight with there were tears, not real tears. I'm trying to find the adjective. Not metaphorical tears, but there were internal tearing, I guess. The distinguished gentleman, yes, Black and White. Yaldar being main is criminal and agreed. White has priorities just like when Amir was still alive, because Amir was never one of them. Figurative. Good word, yes, figurative maybe. Yaldar being main is criminal and agreed. Amir was never one of them, and he died. Oh. Why? Why? An element of the periodic table is agreeing with the fact that Danny is fine. What do you mean, Danny is fine? Danny, I love Danny, but I mean, the glasses and the formal wear and the vests and But then again, I love when I don't like a character visually and it turns out to be a favorite or one that I'm interested in. I started reading No Home the other day and I'm sold. Haunted house, 2 people who hate each other forced to live together. Sign me up. Enjoy. We have a thread. You can scream over there. We always love No Home screaming. No Home best. Read No Home. No Home is the best story right now. For me, like on my any list, it's the number one. Danny is the gray man. So what is the element in the periodic table? Danny has a fine vest collection. The glasses and the formal wear and the vests are the best part. What do you mean, D? I mean that I don't have taste, is what I mean. D-listing things to make a character. Yes, that's exact. I still can't believe how I ended up designing. I wish I can go back to 2015 and understand my brain. What happened? What happened in 2015 that made me design Daniel that way? Sodium is the element in the periodic table. Wait. Oh, I'm slow, man. It's the one brain cell stream thing, you know? I don't have taste. It's me. It's me, that one that doesn't have taste. Now, should we add these? Oh my god, White looking at Amir now. Blue, this is... Now I'm back looking at Amir and I'm like... Oh man. Funny enough, Hawkman has a halo, but it's closer to his eye, as we see in... I wonder if you can see the airplane in the sky. I don't think. So Black's definitely looking at White, right? We have Black, White, Jad, Daniel. Why Black is looking at Daniel, no? Yaldar, Rita, and Larissa. Black is always looking at Daniel in Psycho's brain, for sure. Like, just imagine. I was thinking Volume 10 vibes. He finally sees, oh, Blue is... No, Blue knows exactly what they're doing. My god. He can't be looking at... I can't draw him looking at both, right? But Daniel next to Black would be something. You put the brothers against each other. Jandar brothers. You want to look at the groups again? We talked about them in yesterday's stream, so I won't go in depth, but we have the main characters. I want another category over the favorite one in the poll because I want to spam the dynasty. No, this is the thing. You just have to choose what do you feel towards each character. So it's not a competition between them. It is a competition between them because, as I said, there will be 2 auto qualification from each category because I am afraid of this category, the darlings. These will be like all favorite unless I joined, or love maybe, unless I joined and I just put dislike at stash and stash. Stash and stash? Seema, what happened to you? I don't like Sophie. I didn't know anything. Stash and stash. Imagine Daniel having a file on Grage. Ooh, Tam, you're cooking. Whenever I see the survey, my teacher's survey flashback haunting me. I'm sorry about that. I hope you have fun with this. Again, you can use the tier list, Aishu, and then copy and paste them. The answers. My whole point is gonna go to Farhat for sure. Yeah, top 16 Farhat. So we have the Haunters. We have the Darlings. We have Sideliners. Grandpa. Oh my god. A fight against Grandpa? Who dares? Who would dare? Oh no, Black will lose automatically against the Grandpa. Yeah. No, he would lose. The way I would have to mark the rest as love or like so I could have absolute favorites is difficult. This might be a difficult test. I try to make it as simple as I can. Grandpa is the final boss. And then we have here and there. I was so tempted to call this bench warmers. Because like substitutes in a match that are called bench warmers, they stay on the bench, and if they have to join, they just mess everything up. Mamser doesn't do that. Mamser doesn't, and Aisha doesn't, but the rest maybe. Grandpa is the ultimate Dark Souls boss fight to Black. Yes, 100%. Violet versus Grandma? I just want Noir and Velma. Noir and Velma fighting over Violet? Beauty. Workfolk. Inad and Issa both make things worse when they join, I can see that. Issa doesn't, but maybe makes things worse for Yildar, maybe, I don't know. It would be funny to have Velma punch Noir in the face. Oh, she would so love it. And Noir is gonna be like... Still, she married me. Oh, I'm not drawing this, wait. My likes for Velma will increase, I imagine, for sure. I like the type of chaos Inad brings to the scene though. He was so sweet to Kid Black. Yes, I called him the comical antagonist. His antagonist to White, but White has everyone as an antagonist, so... Is he? Etch. Nah, let's go with Noir needs some bratty kid to go okay boomer whenever he opens his mouth. Today let's see. Where is my... Today I was checking this chapter 60... What was it again? 46. And this... Insufferable, man. Like, he's very annoying. These two, very annoying, man. Oh. Like, I can almost swear, bet my everything on the fact that my sister probably hated Noir at this exact moment. She so hates unserious men. I like how you're using the word antagonist so freely. I'm gonna use it so like I'm gonna use it wrongly in the most important place. I know it. But I hope I'm at least for now I'm using it correctly. I just remember a drawing of Noir with White, and White's just like, because he can't react to Noir. Yes. Velma is a good friend already and protects Violet from Noir too. We should ask Violet about that. Yes, they're the hunters. I'm gonna look, like, I wanna check, not check, I wanna choose color as well for each of the teams, even though they're not fighting against one another. Or are they? I'm not sure. Now, these two, we should easy on the blood. I'm not sure about Grage, but for now, let's just fix it for these two. I also think this is too much of a spoiler, maybe. Even though a lot of these are just spoilers. So, hunters. Wow. Zarja is being too big for him, just melts my... I know, I drew that and I'm like, why did I do this? Now, I'm not sure how I'm gonna color these. The idea of picking skin tones and stuff will drive me crazy. So let me just try and sketch the darlings, maybe? Even though I think dogs usually wear something like this, so it's better to go with this side. Because this is how they wear it, but I can... Yeah, I feel like it's cuter from the front. Wait, let's put the hand higher so we don't hide this. We can put it like a cooler kind of thing. Yeah, the triangle scarf, that's what I thought as well. So top 16, who do you think? Top 16, we said Amir definitely, Blue said. We said Black, White, and Jad. Daniel, Larissa, Wasim. Oof. I like Wasim. I'm just kidding. Black Sisters. Hey, Dato. Welcome. Inad? I think Jad, despite the controversy. Yeah, I would be surprised if Jad doesn't make it top 16. Oh, you can't pose like that. We need to show the tops. Come on. Why top 16? At first it was because for the tournament, yes. But then I realized that this is the 16th anniversary for Grizz, so why not? Because before I looked into the details of the tournament, I thought that I'm gonna do the poll as a seeding for the tournament. So the tournament will determine who is the champion. But then when we talked about it on yesterday's stream, we realized that not a lot of people will participate in the tournament, and the poll might have a different champion than the tournament. So I split the two into official and unofficial thing. One for fun and one officially. Danny for sure. I'm good, how are you? Dato, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's for tournaments, because I did think of the tournament. For tournaments, it works if it's 8, 16, 32. And when we have 40 characters, going with 32 isn't... like, what, we eliminated 8? But also, 32 is an ugly number. 16 is better. That's the significance you want to hear about, Blue, right? Someone mentioned Irina other than me. Where, Irina? Oh, I missed that. Irina, Danny. Hawkman might make it purely for the character design. That would be the surprise. Top 16. Rita for sure. Yeah, Rita is very popular, I feel. Lana will make it? I will die if Lana... Oh my god, if Lana makes it. Jad had a 4 episodes recap on Twitch. I think he rigged the food. Didn't he? I mean, didn't he? That's the proper reaction. Didn't he? I mean, yeah, he did. Like 4 episodes of recap? Wow. This is a very niche character that I don't think will be top 16, but EB, I will be so happy if EB makes it to top 16. I don't really know why. Did anybody say Yaldar, or are we not? Are we not doing that? Very funny that nobody said Yaldar. Irina is queen for me. I'm not sure about the others. Jad has special treatment. He's blind. I would be confused. Am I give her like or dislike? Lana? Don't make Frog hear you. I wonder why no one said Gilda. I really wonder, honestly. I genuinely am very surprised that nobody said Yaldar. Come on, like top 16, no? Will he be eliminated? Oh my god, he's gonna be with Noir? Ah, we need that actually. Bottom 16? Why not? Yaldar didn't get his redemption arc yet, but he will easily make it to top 5 when that happens, I feel. Bottom 16, yes. He will be number 1. I wonder, is it him or Noir? People don't like Noir. Which one is Blacksmith? Irina. Noir will definitely pass Yaldar based on looks alone. Thank you. I'll take that. Yes, why not? Jandar, yeah, Jandar can make it top 16. A lot of people love him. You know who I want in top 16? I've teased it enough yesterday, but I'm gonna tease it again for people who weren't there. I want him. Like, I know they're the Leos, but I'm gonna just put this one. You don't understand. You don't understand. Him. Make him top 16. This is gonna be a hard one. Tile, probably. Noir is I see red flags, but I can't go with it because of looks. That's my experience, but also, I am writing Noir lower these days. I will put a like for the Leos for D. Thank you, Tam. Thank you. I was waiting for N. Even though I don't want N to type because wrist pain or hand pain, but I was waiting for you, honestly. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours? Okay, we can go for a little more. Now, the main goal is to have a big number of responses, because if I'm floored by the number of responses, I'm gonna draw, as promised, I'm gonna draw any high demand request by the community. So far we have me and a bear fighting, and Black and Daniel interacting. No, I'm drawing sketches for I'm gonna be holding a character popularity poll later today, and there's a voting period, and the cast is divided into groups, so I'm drawing these groups. Getting Black and Daniel interacting before main storyline feels like cheating, but yes, thank you, Blue. You get me. You get me. This is how I am really sure that we won't get 70 plus responses. We need to get those people on social media who hadn't read in a while and make estimated character guesses. Here's the thing. I am very sure this is why I can't predict top 16, because I know from Discord, slightly from Twitter, I can understand who people like, but I have no idea about the Instagram people, because Instagram has a lot of readership that don't interact, are not on Discord. And I never knew that until recently when I started posting stuff that are story related, because when I realized that I don't have that many people reading the story on Instagram, and they're there for the art and photos and stuff, I started just playing around and sharing random pages. And when I see, or like future teasers, and I get interactions on those, and so I realized that there are a lot of readers on Instagram that I don't know anything about, so those could really turn the tables. Sorry to hear that, Alpha. Please do take care. Oh my god. With all the talk we've had about white and driving places, I need to see a motorbike late night ride to put image to misery. See? I said... Okay. See, what I said, now that Blue shared 2 cents. What I said is, if we get over 70 responses in the seeding, I will draw community requests, popular by demand. Example, Black and Danny interacting. So it's gonna be like, throw your suggestions, and I don't know, the most, I don't know how, I'll determine that, but yeah. Top 16, Alan Wake's evil twin werewolf motorcycle. I need to revisit that. I want to delete Alan Wake from the PS5, but I keep thinking that I want to replay Rose's DLC. That was so good. I want to see bad boy Alan again. Oh my god, Blue is spoiling my brain. Spoiling my brain. Knowing D, it'd be like Black not knowing it's Danny, so it works outside of the storyline while keeping the impact of the actual reveal. Oh. Does this show the top? I mean, I should, you know what I should? I should look up just sports team photos and draw that. Like, the gimmick just for this one, because they're hunters. The rest can be just standing, right? Blue is rapidly cooking. Always. She camps at the kitchen. Sorry. They. I'm sorry. I started playing Yakuza 0. I reached chapter 2 and still confused about the events, especially Tachibana. Don't bring Tachibana into this. I already talked about Livius and we talked about Amir. We talked about White and Amir. We talked about Amir and Izar. I don't need you to bring Tachibana. I'm sorry about being confused, honestly, but Tachibana is this character that I saw and I fell in love, and every time he appears, I get butterflies. You know that feeling to characters? I think you know Aishu because you shared those feelings about White on Twitter, right? It was love at first sight. That's Tachibana for me. Danny seeing this white-haired kid and going strange, but like, has White ever told Danny his best friend has white hair? Or surely Danny has seen White since he's met Yildar? Options. Options. True. True. Volume 8. Chapter 60. But he does want the actual, like, he showed a lot of, I know everything about him from you, and I'm content with that, and a simple internet search can help me put a face to the knowledge. Can help him put a face to the knowledge. Does he have the face? Other than the kid face from... From here? Yeah, once in. I zoom in and it just jumps to... Yeah. One-way recognition. I said that to my friend. I was doing stream while playing and that, oh, I love this shit about Tachibana, but somehow I'm not comfortable with him. Seems suspicious. Yeah, that's the experience. But still, the aura... The hand... The hand sweeping? The lights? Wow. But who cares? Like, you can be suspicious and love. That's an experience. You can do it with Noir as well. Daniel secretly reads clippings. He's like, I'm not here. I will never be here. Danny walking past a black ad brings the... Oh, I have this idea for a black ad in... Because we've been teasing this thing Black is doing with the suits and all the models wearing black. And then he was yelled at by Irina because he ruined his leg and had to put a hold on that thing. So yeah, the ad is gonna appear in volume 11. And I can't wait. Can't get any whiter than this. I love that clipping. Danny seeing black and he stares because he remembers Yildar first and oof. And you know what? You know what's the most fun part in that? If Black learned about that, he'd be happy. Oh, he thinks about White. That's Black. I don't know about Yildar. Depends if he remembers him or not. The rib clothes. The rib clothes are probably the same as the black ones. I don't know, I haven't decided, but I have the scene surrounding the ad that is placed. Maybe it's Noir looking wistfully. Ildar not leaving an impression? Oh, you're right. He never was an interesting case. After breaking Daniel, probably, because as we've seen from the work in progress shots or the stream, Daniel had light in his eyes before meeting Ildar. Or maybe when White entered his life, he's like, I'm not interested in other kids anymore. Look at this. You know? Oh, we need... You know what I need? I need to set up a playlist for the top 16 and the champion. This music makes me feel like this is a very... What did they call it? Hall of... What do they call it? Hall of Fame. Not Hall of Fame. No, brain isn't working. I just picture Daniel and Black jokingly copying each other movement like they're looking at themselves in the mirror. That's cute. Oh. That's cute. God. Can't believe that Ildar made Danny want to be a serial killer. Honestly, it's either that or what Blue said about him not being an interesting case. If he figured him out quickly. But also he could have figured him out quickly and also decided serial killing is a choice. Was there even a fan? There was a fan art of Black with Hulk baby and Ebi as the Spider-Man meme. There is one. I probably forgotten to put it in the handbook, or I did, I don't remember. I just know that there is a thing I forgot to put in the handbook. Is top one gonna be White? Do you think? Jack in a spider suit? I definitely see you doing it perfectly. He has a bunch of haters, he does. Where do we put the baby? We have Sophie. Oh no, we have Sophie. Oh no. Hard to choose because as much as people... Oh, yes. There's a Spider-Man called Spider and what? Oh, with his belly? It's a scary thought. Noir in a spider suit. Sophie top 16. I hope nobody but Wasim maybe and Farhat makes it to top 16. Wasim with Farhat actually, not with Sophie. Sophie's gonna sit on the floor and Larissa can hate me. If we're going by the current crowd, White seems likely to take number one. I feel like it. Though I am prepared to be shocked. Like I was thinking, could Daniel make it number one? Could Jad? Black? Amir? Okay, good. We have the balance. Now we can put Wasim here. So this is... I feel like teenage Wasim with right now, or tween. He's a tween, right? Depending on the age, he might be angry that he's lumped with the darlings. Might. Wasim career. Somebody gave Sophie to Jad, who is blind, in the 2020 illustration for the new year, so this kid is... I am the bad mother. I am the bad mother in this story. Sophie gets the floor treatment. Best treatment in my book. Imagine Kid White and Kid Black in the poll too. Honestly, I said it before. I said it yesterday. I contemplated drawing adding Kid Black and Kid White, especially Kid White. But then, prepare for feelings. I thought that I should stop splitting Kid White and Adult White. I should stop splitting him. He's the same. He's the same. He's the same one character. So I decided to draw them as the presenters. Babies love the floor, trust. They do. Babies are one with the floor. They are. Right? I don't want to put them in a cap, even though I felt like it, because they need to be in their default look. Yes, Wasim is very hyped. He feels it. Top 16. He knows he's gonna win. He's gonna win his category at least, or his group. Though auto qualifications could be Sasha and Farhat recently. Recently? Seriously. What's up with my words today? Everyone's splitting white, black. Yeah. Himself. He's born to be split, what can I say? Okay, this is the darlings. Let's sketch one more. Just one more. Rough sketch. This is not final at all. Dissociative disorder white is real to me. I don't know much about it, but he sure disassociate sometimes. I need to take a quick break to pray, but I want to check who are we sketching next. Not the main, no. The main are last. Should we finish the sideliners? Three-point square again. Okay. Reconnecting to these chat. I hate when that happens. Sometimes I'm like, I'm watching a stream and working, and then I look away and drawing, and then I look back, and it's like, welcome to chat, or welcome to. Okay, what? I disconnected and reconnected, even though it didn't disconnect because I heard everything. Welcome back, Psycho. Everyone take time to hydrate, grab snacks. Yeah, I'll pray and be back in 10 minutes. Okay, and we're back. Thank you for waiting. Thank you, Anne. Thank you for the hydrate. Friends, I am back. Guess who's back? Okay, this is easy. First one we need is Mr. Mamser. He's gonna be the center. He doesn't have... Does he? Does he use a cane? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. He has his hands behind his back. You know, one of the funniest things that I got in Japan? One of the most interesting comments, I mean, what is it with me and messing up words today? Ugh. He just actually has a problem, actually. This here. I had this exhibited in Japan, and someone asked me, is this the same person? Like, he's meeting his older self. And it does feel otherworldly. I remember when I drew this, I felt like, especially with these tiny specks here, it's like he appeared in front of him. The grey hips don't lie, they're just pain. Right? He has his tea. Yes, future White Danny and future Black Grandpa Master. One of them. And it works because Black is older than White, and Grandpa is older than Daniel. So we have the chair, and he is wearing the jersey, but with maybe a t-shirt. Half a year gap does numbers on his skin. Elma killing it with commentary. And we have... this is gonna mess up everything. You're too small. You're too small and sitting on the chair. Why? Okay. Because Ty is a little bit taller. We're not gonna put Ty with the goatee. Don't worry about it, and I really appreciate you being here, lurking, typing or not typing, and I'm sure everybody understands. Oh, Janet is told as well. A lot of people are told in this story, right? I see it, Elma, now. You know what? If you think you can, like you have a composition or a certain pose in mind for the main characters, feel free to drop it somewhere on Discord. Some stock photo or... So he's wearing the jersey as well. Now we can have someone sitting here. We're done with this. Wait. Oh, we have Parrot here. I don't know why I feel these two would be friends. Maybe Ty is just a nice guy. He befriends anyone. Bottom 16 Parrot. Could he be lower than Noir and Yaldar? Oh, I imagine him. Yeah, I imagine him just wearing the jersey. Wait. How do we put... We still have 4 characters. Yaldar looking at black is going to be eerie in a way. Oof. Yaldar looking at black. White looking at Amir. Black looking at Daniel. We have all the gazes. What are we getting Iya in bottom 16? I mean, I don't know, because it's expected. Because honestly, I don't know why, honestly. I don't know why I'm thinking of Noir first. I didn't think of Yildar even. I thought Yildar is gonna be top 16, honestly. I don't know why I feel Yildar could make it top 16. But I'm gonna post it on Webtoon as well. So we have clippings. From clippings, who people like. Actually, people like Inad. They like Jad. Where to put Mrs. Mamser? Come on. Here? If you put Mrs. Mamser here... Sam is a shorty, he can stand. But Sam and Cesar has to be together because for some reason I always see them. Adam is a sweetie. He'd be close to Grandpa Mamser. Grandpa sipping tea, watching the city unfold. Can I go home already? Actually, he had a belly actually, and for a second there I started drawing Jundar with huge wide shoulders. Will we finally see her smiling? Oh, she did smile before, right, Mrs. Mamser? Look, let's draw her cute. Why not? She's excited. She didn't probably imagine herself being in it. In the poll. Give her points. She's just a mother, overprotective of her kid. We had worse mothers, I mean. He knows he will win? Grandpa's top 16? We're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with this. We have these two now. Ah, it's gonna be hard to put in brackets, man. Okay, so Cesar has to be sitting because he's taller than Sam, and Sam can be standing here. I want to find a way to bring Cesar back. I like his hair. Oh, maybe white? No, black would go to buy a guitar for black. Black goes to buy a guitar for white. And Cesar works there. Yes. So I've been answering questions for an interview, a second interview, and I'm always stopped at where do you get inspiration from? Because it's a funny thing, like very randomly, there is no source of inspiration. Like today I was looking, what was I looking for? Yeah, I went to the Clip Studio Paint asset store to see if they have group like they have templates or brushes or even 3D models of group photos, so I can just use. And I even took some screenshots to use, but then I felt like I don't want to do that. Where's screenshots? Like I saved these. Where's my Clip Studio Paint? There. Like I found this one and then I found this one. This was funny because I imagined Iya, Amir. And I found this one. So I would just like reference it, but then I felt like I don't want to do that. I just want to play around with poses. So anyway, I was at the Clip Studio Paint asset store and I came across, while looking, I wrote group, and for some reason group gave me results for buildings as well, like group of buildings. And the funniest thing is one of these models were a group of destroyed factories, destroyed abandoned factories, and I instantly thought of White taking black on his birthday there for them to explore. And that is how inspiration hits. I can understand Mrs. Mouser, we hadn't really seen much of her, but I can easily imagine good moments she'd have. Yeah, we've only seen one part, and if you think about it, it is a part that is manifested from good intentions. She is very bitter. Even Violet tried to humanize her, and she was never good to Violet. Gang meetings in those factories? Yes, didn't you see? Like, didn't you notice in this abandoned building? In chapter 76... I wonder if it appears, because I did have it in the drawing in the background. Once they enter here... oh, it's covered by... Oh, it's covered by speech bubbles. But there is... I can't open image in new tab. I can. Yes. There is here. There's this barrel that has wood in it, and there are chairs around it. So what they do is actually really dangerous. Ideal setting for Grey is Mafia, alternate universe. Yeah, that's what we need. The Mafia AU. Especially now that I've played one part of Yakuza. The Brotherhood in these are real, man. He could be carrying his guitar, maybe? Would it look good? I don't think. It could, actually. Oh, but he's covering the... never mind. If a few of them are wearing the jersey, the rest can hide it. You know what? I wanted to just sketch them roughly and add some tones, but I kind of feel like they will look good in colors. They'd be fun. I still need Sam too. Black and white in Kiryu and Majima clothes. I sucked so bad at dancing, man. I got into Yakuza knowing nothing but that dance gif and the It's Friday meme. I think these are the two things I knew about Yakuza. Black and white as Kiryu and Majima. Who? I don't see Kiryu in either of them. Neither Majima, but the looks wise, the color wise, the color of the suits work. But man, what a game, what a story. Not what a game, like I wouldn't remember it for the gaming, even though there is street fighting and stuff. I would always remember it for the story. It was a very well structured story that is revealed very perfectly, paced very well. Thanks a lot for coming, Lupino. Enjoy your Saturday. And do the poll. If you feel like it. We need all the responses. The main story is so well made. Yes. Which is why you see most people talk about the side quests to never spoil the main story. Really? That's very considerate. I had the trouble with side quests. A lot of stuff that I don't vibe with. And I played mostly Kiryu's sub-stories. And there were some heartfelt moments there. But yeah, the main story, man. You know what's a great community for a game that I found in my years of playing? I can't tell for Yakuza, but Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds. Great community. They try their best not to spoil anything. And I love when I see fandoms like that. Internet sometimes agrees on not spoiling stuff, which stuff is so random. But as wholesome as it is for a fandom not wanting to spoil something, it really sucks when a fandom doesn't want to spoil something but wants a streamer to experience a story a certain way. So they don't want to spoil, but they keep pushing and backseating. That is where the wholesomeness ends. Like, yeah, good intentions and all, but it's annoying. We need someone here. Is Ty bigger? See, I think Parrot is bigger than Ty, but Ty is taller than Parrot, right? Is that the vibe? Okay, we can have Parrot's arm balancing the thing. He has big arms and we've never seen him do his medical work on Jad. The one time he was actually doing something, he messed it up. This is one of the best. Imagine the poll was so fun that we do it again, but with dynamics. this panel, the best dynamic, the best panel, the effortlessly funny panel. Parrot, watch the step. Parrot, my shoe tipped it already. Parrot, you only have one job, man. One job. I can tell you enjoy drawing and shading it. Noir's hair. And this was drawn traditionally. I drew this traditionally. I lined this traditionally. I used white ink to draw these strands. He's so fabulous. How dare he? Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait till you read more. I've written some scenes and he occasionally has this aura farming conversations. It's not easy to aura farm with conversations, especially with a character like that. A character that looks like this. Come on. You know he has the black thing. You know what the black thing is, right? He's a different beast when he's serious. Glad you agree, Alpha. I think Ia has hips. Has better hips than what I drew her. She looks too skinny. Maybe she got into Ozempic shots or something after ditching. Kid. Oh, yeah. How many do we have? It's 8:30. Haunters, and this is the sideliners. Sideliners. We have... I'm glad I'm done with these at least. Redeem hydrate 99. You can't use hydrate, Psycho. Hey Ozlen, welcome. How are you? Jad type in women. Women. Yeah, let's wait until you see the poster. Should I show the poster again? I'm gonna post it in a bit. I am excited for the poll results. I'm gonna release the poll today. You know what? Since we're done with the stream, we're just gonna chat a bit. We got 3 categories down. We'll go over the categories. It said it's out of stock, so we have 1 hydrate. I can't believe it. I think I left 5. I'll have to check. But thank you for the hydrate, Psycho. Poster of the year. Thank you. Thank you, Tam. Again, it is optional to use to leave a user. Optional to use to leave your username. Favorite to least favorite. Wow, Aishu? Oh my god, oh my god, where is... Oh my god, I hate this. I need to turn this off. Before we end, anyone wants a refresher on who a character is? Since you're here. Or maybe where they appear. Pretty sure I can remember. Question. Shoot. What's the difference between dislike and least favorite? Least favorite is hate. There's a difference between hate and dislike, right? It's an F, so it's a fail. This is the character that fails. Dislike is... like, I imagine you dislike Mother... You dislike Wasim's mother, but you hate Noir. Dislike is more than least favorite? I'ma overthink this poll for real. You can use the tier list as well. I made this tier list so you can contemplate and think. Should I change least favorite to hate? Is least favorite really worse than dislike? Oh no, you wait, I just remembered something. The poll is gonna open tomorrow. I've already posted, so this is a stream exclusive. I just remembered that it's May 31st. My brain, man. Thanks a lot for coming, Psycho. I don't know if they can hear me. We need a hate category for Yildar. So change least favorite to hate is the easier. And we have stash and stash. So don't share the link with others. This is a stream exclusive. Let's go. Don't close it. You can continue. It's a stream exclusive, let's say. And the tier... No, it will update. You can refresh now. It's updated. Let me just update the tier list. The music is very fitting for my mind condition right now. Like, how can I screw this up? There, we're done. Tier list and poll updated. Least favorite is now hate. Oh, I need to change. Okay, I need to change the. Wait. Hate. Copy. Paste. Paste. Yeah, I forgot to change the grid. I changed it up, but not on the grid. I kind of didn't want to use hate, not gonna lie. I would like least favorite. Hate, 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 hate. But at the same time, I don't want to change the names. Thank you, Oslin. I shared a close friend's story while I was working on this, and it just said, White has no right looking this good at this age. Also, the clothing, let's turn off the text. Here, CL Phantom Hive. Okay, thank you for... Oh my god, I don't know who... Somebody mentioned... Oh yeah, it's Psycho. Psycho mentioned the stream, and I remember that the stream is on June 13th. So it can't be... next Saturday? Oh wait, we decided that we're gonna release the poster on Sunday. Still least favorite here? For real? I changed it. I did refresh and it does show hate. I figure it's still under construction till stream ends at least. No, it should. It will be live tomorrow. No, I mean stream exclusive, as in people who were on stream got the link, so you can use it. You can answer it any time, like from the minute I sent it. You can definitely answer it after stream. So this is exclusive for all of you. Black sleeve being a little too big and wide fitted. Precious details. Yeah, I tried doing that. Thank you for noticing these details. It will be easier to gauge the responses. I'm freezing in Lana category. I'm not doing it myself. I can't. I don't think I can. As reader D, like I can put the reader D. Like when I said Wasim will be dislike, it's not author D, it's reader D. I never like kid characters. Like my only problem when I finished Yakuza 0, I just watched the trailer for Yakuza 1 or Kiwami 1. And when I saw a child, I'm like, oh no, can I play this? Is there a neutral option? Yes. It gives no points. It's 0. I'ma need that. Okay, so thank you for the question, and you solved a problem for a lot of people that probably thought least favorite, dislike, what? Welcome to my brain. David Black pick is killing me. He's there to be top 16. He's trying to get to top 16. There's a character I'm gonna give you shonen energy. He is trying, he wants to meet someone from the top 16. He wants to meet someone so much. I feel putting Ildar anywhere but hate makes for interesting discussion. Honestly, I personally think that Ildar could be top 16, but nobody mentioned him. I need interesting as a category. I did have a category that said I need to see more. That is the only category that I thought of adding, but I really wanted it to be something simple. I chose like on Caesar because its appearance might... Yeah, he looks good. Caesar looks good. Oh my god, I'm gonna continue I'm gonna keep checking the results. Would top 16 be most emotional about or enjoys when they appear? I don't know, this is why I have a problem listing favorite things, because are you talking about writing or drawing? Are you writing about emotional impact or are you talking about skill? It's hard. Thanks a lot for coming, Blue. It's always a blast when you're here, and thank you for the lines. The bars you shared. Enjoy your Saturday. And I'm sorry again. It's very hard. Very great is mind versus heart on brand. This is what when I was talking yesterday about the poll, I said that you are required to answer for every character and you have to choose one. I know there are characters that you love and hate, but you can't. You have to make your decision. These types of polls can make you suffer when the reader consumes a piece of media from the first perspective versus... Yes, 100%. That's fair, Aishu. Very fair. Yeah, I think it's better not to think of real life, because yeah, who would I like in real life? Grandpa, Mamser, and Aisha. And the pets. I mean, only Farhat. I don't think I would like Sasha for some reason. I don't think I would vibe with dogs. That's fair. You befriend Rita? She's fun. Your bestie is Rita coded? That's cool. Grandma Aisha, I want to live with her. I feel warm. In real life, I'd put dislike on everyone. Real. She introduced you to Silent Hill? Wow, so real. That's a win. But then again, if you want to think about real life, you really have to think of how the characters react with strangers. You wouldn't get all the drama, you wouldn't get all the stories. Depending on how close you are to them, you'll start to notice the things that you probably don't vibe with. I was scared of horror games, but my bestie pushed me to play more and more. Horror games are fun. And Silent Hill 1 changed my brain chemistry as an experience. The first time I saw it, there was a D before Silent Hill 1 and a D after. And it was just the first segment because I did experience Silent Hill 1 at my best friend's house when I was, I don't know, 15? I don't know. But yeah, the way the camera angle, the fixed camera angle, and the movement of the first sequence, I was like, what? What is this? This is so different from everything I've seen games doing. So yeah, 3 hours and a half. This has been real fun. I really appreciate it. Sorry for any mistakes I've done linguistic language in the language area because I don't know what happened to me today. Today. See, I can't speak. I saw a video for $1 horror game and it was hilarious. The horse was guiding the human on a truck. The constant fog and limited vision. Yeah, it was unreal. I don't think any game gave me that feeling in the horror genre because there are games that made me changed my brain chemistry again. Like, how could you do that? I was thinking about Journey all day. Journey is an experience. If you like to play games, if you enjoy playing games, and you feel overwhelmed with life in general, genuinely, this is a proper advice. Get the game Journey. Turn off your phone. If you live with people, just tell them you're going to sleep or something. Put on Journey and just play it. It's a 1 hour, 2 hour maximum experience. It's genuinely a healing experience. If you do it like this, like just disconnect from everything. Don't get messages, if you can do it at night when there's nobody around. Nighttime isn't really a must, but I mean, so you wouldn't be interrupted by phone calls or something. Tell them you're going to sleep is a great tactic. Yeah. Not always, not to me, but that's on me because I can't disconnect if my mother is in the house for some reason. But yeah, Journey is an experience. It's a game that But yeah, this has been fun. I hope to finish sketching the rest and actually drawing them, not just leave them as sketches. The only way I see myself finishing all of these and make them look presentable is to draw them in a stylized style, you know? But we'll see about that. I appreciate you all coming here. It was lovely seeing you, Oslin, even though you joined by the end. And I'm sorry, I know the time doesn't fit with your time as well. But thanks, Anne, for trying. I appreciate you typing things even though you can't. Same for Alpha. Tam, being the greatest of all time with all the commands. And just moderating everything without being a mod. Thank you so much, Tam. Elma, it was lovely seeing you again. I really, you passed my mind maybe yesterday or today earlier. I don't know. I had a nap, so it's like a new day. And yeah, I was wondering. I was hoping you're doing well. Can't wait to see the responses. Thank you, everyone, and see you soon. Aishu, I was wondering. I felt like I was missing someone. Aishu, it's lovely seeing you here. I know how busy you are, and I'm sorry for the haunting experience of answering this tier list or this poll. But I can't wait to see your answers. See you around, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday.